as the summer goes on, I feel like it's time to do like a reveal trailer, leaks, and predictions. And I'm just going to talk about the leaks in just in a matter of seconds. I don't believe any of the leaks. And even the most recent one, pretty funny, had Sonic the Hedgehog in the list. So you just see things like that, and it just makes it just less believable. You just don't believe the leaks, and you want to wait until an official announcement comes out. But for me, I want to just do my own predictions. And why do I think it's a sequel? Because it's updates like this that's missing. Rocko came out and it just was left for dead. What happened with the crossplay? I just wish I knew the answers. I don't even think that's gonna be happening anytime soon. And I don't even think that's no longer a priority for them. I just feel like something got changed and behind the scenes. I wish I knew the answers. I wish they would probably come out and give us the answers in which how the crossplay came out by accident. Because when you think about it, maybe somebody out there has an explanation. How does a new feature come out on accident? You hit a button, or you press the wrong button, or you hit the launch button of a rocket or something like that, and everything comes out. So I don't know the real reason why crossplay came out for just a brief period of time. And unfortunately for me, I didn't have the game for the Nintendo Switch because I didn't buy it on every single platform. I bought it on PlayStation, and I thought it was really out. So that's why I ran on, try to get on as quick as possible to try to test it out, to just really get a quick glimpse to see how it works. But it was only for two platforms, in particular for PC and Switch. And just with the whole leak saying what this supposed to be at Summer Game Fest, I basically waited to see if it was going to appear there. But just considering how short the event was for the main show, I knew it wasn't going to be there. And we don't have any updates as far as what this game is going to be doing. I don't see a big update, and I'm just being honest. I don't see a big update happening to this game, because if it was, I think it probably would have been out by now. Because look where we are. It's about to be another week of June. We got all new updates this week for all types of different games that's coming out. All these different games that's getting revealed. I think it's almost time for a Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl reveal trailer soon. And I'm gonna get ready to share some of my predictions with characters that I think is gonna be in it. I mean, just a couple of them, and maybe some characters that might be less likely that I want to see. All in this particular video. I thought it was just time to get this video out to really start predicting and really be able to share my predictions of what I think and when I think this is probably we'll get some kind of announcement. If it's not Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, it might be a completely different title.
Select your fighter.
As I mentioned before, and just to repeat, Rocko, ever since Rocko came out, we didn't have any other updates. And just take this in. This was from last year. Rocko came out last year, and we're into the new year. The new year already started, and it's summertime now. He came out in the fall. Rocko Ramo came out in the fall. And after that, we didn't hear anything else. We didn't get an explanation of how that crossplay ended up coming out. Were they testing things? That's what I'm starting to think. In reality, they're testing things. They probably wanted to test something, and maybe they decided to backpedal. I'll be very surprised if this version of the game gets crossplay, and then they come out with an announcement for All-Star Brawl 2. That'll be really crazy. That'll be a big day of news for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl for the fans out there who still play it. And I'm just go as far as saying this, I don't know what's going to happen with this game. And I'm going to say this too, some of y'all might not want to see a sequel. I want to see this game grow because it has a great roster. That's where I stand, but I'm all for a sequel if it's going to be bigger, better, contain the crossplay, consistent updates, new features, new modes, and all types of different characters that's missing from this game that didn't really get represented, and other missing characters like Donatello and Raphael, and then the lack of villains. If the sequel is going to have all that, I'm all for it. I'm not against it being a sequel, but at this time and at this moment of time today, I am now claiming that it's gotta be a new game on the way. I don't think this game is gonna get anything anytime soon. And you see how long it's been, we still didn't get an update. Take a look at Kart Racers 3 for a second. Once the Turbo Pack came out with Zuko and Eastman Raphael, nothing else came out. And then they did a little bit of a quick update and made it sold separately as a separate purchase. And then after that, the silence commenced. When Rocko came out, the silence commenced. The silence was just there. So I don't know. I just really don't know. It almost makes me think about the trailer when he was just going towards the end. It said, please look forward to more like this in the future. Maybe instead of getting more updates for this, maybe that was a confirmation of a sequel on the way. Anybody thinking about that? Please look forward to more like this in the future. Maybe that was the little bit of a soft confirmation, or maybe that was the sign. Maybe that was the signal. We're going to get another different game with more like this. We're going to get another title with more characters and showcases like this. Come out with a real trailer this summer. That's what I'm feeling right now. I feel like we're going to get it sometime this summer. It could be late June. I'm going to say this for my prediction for release for this reveal trailer or official announcement. It could be later this month. It could be sometime this week. Never know, because all these updates coming out. It could be late June going into early July. That's what I'm going to go with for a release announcement for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. And if it's not this a sequel to this game, it's going to be an announcement of their next project. That's what I'm thinking. If it's not this game, maybe we'll get an announcement of what they're doing next, what they are up to next. And I think the game is going to be coming out this fall. I'm going to say that as my release prediction. We get the announcement this summer, late June into early July, and then the release and the launch of the game or the title or that said title is going to be released in the fall. That's where I'm going to stand for my predictions. But now I'm going to start talking about some of the characters. We already know SpongeBob going to get up in there. But what are they going to do with these two? Are they going to go with the 5-6 reps for TMNT? SpongeBob going to stay at 3 reps? I don't think that's happening. I definitely could see Zuko getting in. That's more ideal according to that leak. No, I don't trust any of the leaks anyway, in regards to where they're posted, because I'd rather see an official announcement anyway, even whether it's Reddit or not. I don't trust the leaks. Most of them were fan made anyway, which seems to be the continuous cycle and the continuous pattern of these leaks. They're all fan made and just being made up. But I definitely can tell for sure that we're gonna get something new. Something new is in the horizon. Something new is in the works. All the time that has passed, we didn't get any updates. I think Crossplay is in shambles right now and probably got moved to a new project. Whatever that game or whatever it is that they're working on, Crossplay is probably going to be implemented into the next game. See what happened with TMNT? It's a separate announcement that wasn't even at Summer Game Fest for this weekend. And we still got more showcases going on throughout the weekend and even tomorrow, etc. It was a separate announcement, so it's gonna be something like that. I think it ain't gotta be at some kind of event to get announced. It can just pop up right off the bat, just like they shadow drop the items and the voice lines. It's gonna be an update like that. Is it gonna be a whole new page that they're gonna announce it on out of curiosity, or is it gonna be posted on the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl official page into something new? The fan-made logos, Squidward, Mr. Krabs, and all that other kind of stuff that you see on there, made up rosters and stuff like that, those are not accurate. But the only thing I can take from all those leaks is Zuko and Squidward being ideal characters to be in the game, especially Zuko, since he's in Kart Racers 3. But I don't know. I just don't know. I don't see this game getting any more updates, and I think this is where the news stops for this current product. Didn't want it to come to that, but if it's going to be a bigger and better game with more to offer, and then there's a roster similar to this, and then some with bigger characters, bigger and better characters, and hopefully other reps that can get in, I can see more SpongeBob characters, Zuko, Maybe they can switch up on the louds. I personally don't mind them two coming back. Maybe they'll have another additional. The four turtles getting in. Maybe Tommy, I was gonna say more Rugrats. They can get in too. More Wild Thornberry's characters. Can't just have Nigel by himself unless they scrap him. Send him to the Shadow Realm, something like that. But Hugh Neutron, I would like to see return. I could see Jimmy Neutron being guaranteed. I think Gaz and Dib and maybe even Professor Membrane, as powerful as he is in the show, he would be a great pick. Vex is. Maybe even some other Garfield reps could get in. Real Monsters, Danny Fana, because he has so many villains. I want to see Arnold get in. So those are just some of the characters I think can probably make it into a new game. And if it's not this game again, I would like to see an adventure game for Nicktoons Unite. Even if it's not that, maybe some kind of brand new crossover that's an adventure game where it includes more characters to play, a nice story, some bosses, a boss mode, and then the characters can interact and have voice lines, and it can look just as good as these character models look in these pictures in this game. The character models in this game is definitely well done. And during this generation of gaming, see how good SpongeBob Cosmic Shade looked? It can look just as good as that. From the colors and the graphics and things like that. See how the interactions that they do in that game? That could be something that would be perfect. I hope they do something like that. Just with not even just the graphics, but their interactions. It could be like a story where the characters can talk to each other, have unique dialogue, interactions, and things like that. Maybe I'm asking for too much. But I think crossplay is definitely probably going to be moved for whatever game that is going to be in. But those are just my predictions. I don't see this game getting any more updates. I don't think crossplay is going to even exist for this game. But I'm just going to go with a brand new title coming out and getting revealed in a matter of days for summer. For this summer, since we are already up in there. And then a fall release for the title itself. Let me know what you guys think. I don't think it's going to be a title for next year. I think 2024 is still too far of a stretch. They're definitely going to have something new. And just like I was saying before, they have got to have done something a little bit after Rocko came out. They were up to something and decisions were made. Things got changed, like the crossplay, I believe, which is why it never came out.